Sri Lanka have won the toss. They're going to have a bat first.
In terms of COVID complications, they've had 3 players suspended for breaching protocol in England. They've got a new captain as well, with Kusal Perera out, so Dasan Shanaka is the new captain. Very inexperienced top order as well, because most of the players that have been suspended are top order batsmen, the likes of Danushka Gunatalaka, Dick Weller, Kusal Mendes as well. Hasaranga played very well.
For this first one-day international, on very expected lines, the Indian cricket team, Shikhar Dhawan captaining for the first time, Prithvi Shaw back into the team, couple of big guns not here because of them being in England, Suryakumar Yadav and Ishan Kishan, 2 talented players.
Was thanks largely to 32 being smacked off the last 2 overs by Chamika Karunaratne and Dushmantha Chamira. Karunaratne finished unbeaten on 43 of 35 balls. But that scorecard tells a story as well, doesn't it? Because 5 of the top 6 got to 24. None of them went past 39. They may think they could have scored a few more, left a few runs out there, perhaps. Let's have a look at the Indian bowling. Wickets shared around today. In fact, with Neshwar Kumar, the senior bowler, the only bowler not to take a wicket. He was expensive. 7 and over, none for 63 he went for. Hardik Pandya on his return bowled 5 overs, picked up a wicket as well. That's good news for India. But perhaps the story, the return of Kulcha. 4 wickets for 100 of 19 overs combined. Yuzvendra Chahal and Kuldeep Yadav were both looked in decent form. So 262 made by Sri Lanka. Aim as the Indian captain, and he has led his side home. 86 not out off 95 balls, and around him we saw some sparkling stroke play early on, didn't we? Prithvi Shaw, 43 off 24 balls. Ishan Kishan on debut, the first Indian to make a half century in his first ODI and first T20 international match. 59 off just 42 for him. That got India well ahead of the game, and then after that the experienced heads Dhawan and Suryakumar saw them home in the 37th over. Not too much to write home about as far as the Sri Lankan bowling is concerned. A couple of wickets for Dhananjaya De Silva. He was expensive though, going at 9.8 runs and over. Perhaps Lakshan Sandakan, the pick of the bowlers. Shamira bowled with pace at times, but just 3 wickets for their efforts in 36.4 overs.
Ominous sign for the home team as a hyper-aggressive Indian batting lineup makes short work of chasing 263. A 7-wicket win then for India in match number 1 of this 3-match Unacademy ODI series. On behalf of the Sri Lankan Cricket Board, before we get to the presentation ceremony, a quick thank you to all those who assisted in the hosting of the series. Let me quickly mention Unacademy, Dream 11, Skoda, Royal Stag, Hero, Kajaria, Herbalife, Astral Tanks, MP Birla Cement, Coin DCX, Medibuddy, Incredible India and ITW. Well, many fine knocks today, but no 100. However, as a man of the match today, we all agree that the one who set the pace should get that award. For his 43 from just 24, it is young Prithvi Shaw, our Unacademy man of the match. Do pick up your check and your trophy, as is the new norm, Prithvi, and join us here on the microphone as soon as you can. Thank you, and if you can walk up to the microphone, please, we'd love to have a chat with you. Prithvi.
Yes, sir.
How's your head feeling?
It's fine now. I mean, it's just a little bit of pain, but it's okay.
Yeah, well, that looked terrible with bits of the helmet flying everywhere. And of course, next ball, you were out, but we'll talk about that later. For now, we want you to just think back about that knock as we play out a short piece of how incredibly aggressive it was right from the beginning. Was that a game plan, or is that just your natural instinct? What was the coach telling you when you went in?
Rahul sir didn't even say anything. I think I just went with my instinct. And I was just waiting for loose balls, even though they were bowling some good balls which are converted into boundaries. But I thought that was my game. I was looking for boundaries. I was trying to score runs, and as a batsman, I obviously want to keep scoreboard ticking always. So yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, please, because I mean we loved seeing that. You mentioned loose balls. There weren't too many, but you put them away with such ease. Fabulous timing. The pitch, of course, assisted a bit.
Yeah, I felt the pitch was very nice. In the first inning also it was good, but I think it went a bit better in the second innings as well. And with a good pace, I like pace bowlers, so I like hitting them. So I really enjoyed my batting.
Prithvi, I've got to say, it was a fabulous 40-odd, but I'm sure you were thinking of a much bigger score today.
Yes, definitely. I was disappointed with that shot. Maybe after that ball got hit on my head, a little bit of focus and blurrish thing happened. But I should have came out. But I thought I'll keep playing. But unfortunately, I'll remember that thing next time. I'll just try and keep myself calm.
Ever improving. Prithvi, congratulations once again. You are an Academy Man of the Match winner and a fabulous start to the Indian innings. And good luck for the rest of the matches.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Prithvi Shaw, our Academy Man of the Match. And now a quick chat with the captain that did not turn out on the winning side today. The home team, Dasun Shanaka. Dasun, do join us. We'd love to have your thoughts. I know it's a disappointing match eventually, but the pitch did look good for many more, and so many of you got starts and just couldn't move on.
Yeah, actually earlier on we started really well, but it was hanging a bit. They varied the pace really well, so I think our batsmen couldn't get the rhythm going on.
You yourself had a nice knock in there, but just again couldn't take your team to a higher total. Your thoughts about your form? Happy with the responsibility of captaincy?
Yes, I'm happy to take this on, but the way Indian players played extremely, they are really aggressive, and the kind of cricket they are playing is really good at the moment. So we all know how good they are, but our bowlers they need to lift our bowling pace and the
yeah, that's not going to be easy, Dasun, because of all some really good deliveries which were also taken for boundaries. And so, I mean, what is your chat going to be with your bowlers? What more can they possibly do?
Actually, we have to vary the pace. The wicket was coming a bit very good to the bat. So I think moving to the next game, we have to plan well. We have to execute our balls to the level.
Yeah, well, listen, let's talk about the good things. You played a good knock yourself. There were plenty of people who got in. So psychologically, we would like you to be up and ready for the next battle. Good luck.
Thanks.
Dasun Shanaka, the skipper of Sri Lanka. Let's move on now to meet another very special gentleman. Academy match winner will receive a check of USD $2,000. I would request the winning captain to collect that check. It's lying on the table. And come on over to have a chat. It's the skipper of the Indian team, my old friend Shikhar Dhawan. Shikhar, congratulations.
Thanks, Charu.
Fantastic. Now, there were some who might have said this is not an apex Indian cricket team, but I tell you what, you are in charge of a very strong set of boys, and they played magnificently today.
Absolutely. All our boys, most of them have played earlier, and they're very mature and aggressive as well. The way they played the game today, it was tremendous, and I was very happy with their pitch.
Well, of course, you got them for 262, and what were thoughts back in the dugout at that point of time? An easy chase, or it could have been troublesome?
We knew that we could have a bit of turn, so but the way actually the way spinners pulled from 10th over, they brought us back straight away, and they took wickets, and all the three spinners, Chahal, Kuldeep and Kunal, they did amazing, and then later on our fast bowler did a great job. And yeah, when we batted, I guess it was lovely to stand on the other end and see Prithvi going for first 7 over, and then Ishan coming in and playing his first ball of ODI cricket and
incredible.
Hitting. And I was telling, I was like, just take it easy. We will build up a partition. First ball it was 6.
Take it easy, skipper. Forget about it. But just a quick word then on the two debutants. One, of course, got a 50th birthday today. Ishan, happy birthday. Absolutely. And Sky as well. Both of them are just such mature cricketers. You must be so pleased to have them in your team.
Absolutely. It's a great strength to have them. And I feel that the way those young boys, they play in IPL, they get so much exposure out there, playing with such great talent over there, and their confidence level is quite high, and the way they express themselves, they're very courageous. The way Prithvi as well as Ishan batted today, it was tremendous, and they finished the game in first 15 overs only. So we were just knocking around then.
Yeah, well, one person in the Indian team got 86 not out and 95 deliveries. Who's he going to blame to say, why don't you let me get my 100?
Nah, yeah. I thought about it, but there were not many runs left, so I thought, okay, it's better to be,
no respect for the skipper.
No. It's like, okay, I'll go not out, so it will be a good task for me. So I was just focusing on that, and even when Surya came in and batted, they looked so easy, and I was like, oh, maybe I have to improve my skill, eh?
Yeah, no, you're still young, you still have it. Shikhar, great to see you, and of course, very well played to you and the rest of the Indian boys, to your coach as well, and good luck for the other 2 matches.
Thank you, Charubhai. Thank you so much.
Shikhar Dhawan, the skipper of the Indian team, they are 1-0 up in this 3-match Unacademy ODI series. Of course, much more action still to come. But that's all from the presentation for today. Back to commentary.